Hello, and welcome back to Dream Queen. Perla here. Any questions as to what it is that I do? How do I do it? How do I get the songs? Services that I provide, donations, people that I collaborate with, channels that I recommend. What else am I missing? People that I'm affiliated with, and all that fun stuff down below in the description. So we're on to Pisces. This energy of like oh god, what is the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like, should I or shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? This back and forth within one of the two energies. I feel it's more of like the divine feminine. There could be an opportunity that is presenting itself with either your person or just in general, and you are hesitant, but we'll get back to that later. The song that came out for you was Boyfriend by Justin Bieber. Baby, take a chance or you'll never know. So if this is in regards to your person, and let's say like there is history, not so much, not that good kind of history anyways, if you're being hesitant, obviously it's because you have not had a full understanding or understanding when it comes to healing. Because if you do, then you would be you wouldn't be stuck on that. Your soul will be able to guide you exactly as to if your person is ready or not. So it's kind of like you're with the back and forth, and a choice has to be made. Oh my God. It's like you're trying to look at matters of the heart from a logical point of view only, weighing the pros and the cons. And what we have to understand is that as humans, we're constantly evolving, we're constantly changing. And when our hearts want someone, in this capacity, when we're talking about divine masculine, divine feminine, it is not something that fleets. It is not something that goes and comes. What goes and comes, what changes, is our thoughts, is our perspective on the situation or on the relationship. So let's go ahead and see what else pops up for you. That light is like super duper bright. Like, and the more I lower, like the brighter it gets towards my face. You see that? And it's like, can we do it the other way then? I don't know. It's gonna be a little annoying right now. Like, I don't want all that light shining in my face. And I kind of feel like that's kind of like how maybe Pisces is feeling, the divine feminine, like there's too much pressure to make a choice, too much pressure to make a decision. Let's see. I'll make sure this is recording. I'm like, I have to double check. I'm like, wait, it was like three something. I looked up. Yeah, it's like you're trying to, someone within this connection is trying to kind of almost have a guarantee before they jump into something, and nothing in life is guaranteed. And when it comes to love, and when it comes to expressing our love or spending our the present moment with the person that we love, that is what we're supposed to be focusing on. There was a quote that I read today when I was at the shop, and it said, it was something like, those who live passionately teach us how to love, and those who love passionately teach us how to live. Somewhere along those lines. Don't ask me who said that quote, because I really don't know, and I don't even know if I'm saying the quote correctly. But, you know, it's in an essence like, okay, Do you want to live now? Do you want to live for the now? Or do you want to wait for the correct time? There's no such thing as the correct time when it comes to us. There is a divine time when it comes to God, source, universe, whatever word you choose to use. So are you going to go based on your clock or God's clock? You know, because the times are completely different. And sometimes we jump into things when we're not ready. And then sometimes we're hesitant to jump into things when we should. And with that verse being, you know, baby, take a chance or you'll never know. Now, do you want to, you know, a year from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, live and, you know, being thinking or feeling a regret, like, oh my God, I should have, would have, did it, whatever the sayings are? Or do you want to see where things can lead? And even if, let's say, this is a new business or a relationship with somebody that's not your DM or whatever the case may be, and things don't work out, then you know what? At least you took a chance. At least you went for it. At least you didn't let the fear of the unknown or the fear of not having a guarantee on something stop you from following your heart, following your passion, whatever that is. So when it comes to your person, you and only you can make that decision if you feel deep down in your soul that they're ready. If you feel deep down in your soul that they have actually, I know I am stuttering today, that they have actually healed and worked through the things that they had to work through. Okay, I get the feeling, okay, I get it when it comes to the divine feminine within the Pisces connection. Yes, you have put a lot of work on in yourself. You have worked on your alignment and things like that. The beauty comes with taking the first step in your faith, whichever that is. So if your truth is that this person is your counterpart, your divine masculine, whatever you want to call it, your person, your lover, whatever, then why are we, because what I'm looking at is a person that is over analyzing the future and overthinking of all the possibilities, of all the things that could go wrong. What about if if we get back together and I stop working on me and then he ends up and he does the same thing and da-da-da-da. Like, the reasons that you don't want to take the chance are based on things that have yet to happen. If you continue to think, if you continue with that thought process, then yeah, that is what you're going to manifest. But if you haven't even made the decision yet to be or to move on with this person, move forward with this person, then there is still time for you to change your thought process so that in essence you are changing your reality. You're going to change what the outcomes are going to be and you're going to manifest exactly what you want. So when it comes to a question, okay, my person came forward, is he really ready? Well, what do you think? What do you want that answer to be? Do you want your person to be ready? Do you want this relationship, shouldn't use the word relationship, union to work? And if the answer is yes, then are you willing to change your thought process? Are you willing to be consciously aware of the things that you're thinking of? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out some cards for the divine masculine, the connection, and the divine feminine within this connection. I don't know, it's everything. I'm not taking all those cards. Come on, guys. It feels so peaceful and quiet. And it's like usually I'm loud and like, whoo, and it's just, I'm just kind of like, yo, I'm good. I know everybody has been feeling drained and things like that. I'm actually going to make a video in regards to that because there are some of us that are in my opinion, from my perspective, and I'll explain it in the video, misinterpreting why we're getting sleepy and why certain things are happening. Oh my God. Is this a one story or one? I'm going to show you the cards, but again, I don't read the cards like based on what they mean. So I'm just going to pull them out, and as I'm pulling them out, I'm going to say what I feel. So we have the Four of Wands in the upright, the Six of Cups with the Four of Cups, the Queen of Swords, which came out earlier, Three of Cups in the reverse with the Page, Five, the Nine of Cups. So to me, with this Four of Wands and the upright and the Six of Cups and the reverse is, and we have the Four of Cups in the upright and then the Queen of Swords. What I'm sensing here is the Divine Masculine within this connection is really tired of investing his heart and his soul in connections that have literally drained him. He is ready to pour his, those words that keep on coming up, it's like mind, body, and soul into one relationship, one commitment, one union, one person. And he is like currently embodying this Queen of Swords energy. When it comes to moving forward, when it comes to wanting to reach his divine feminine, because it's like he knows that he has to, that there's people and things that he has to cut off in order to be able to get to that point, to be able to be in union and to literally devote his mind, body, and soul to one person. And in the connection, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse with the Page of Wands in the upright. I know, I'm like flipping them like if you guys can actually see them. And then we have the Five of Cups in the reverse and then the Knight of Cups in the upright. And then to me, when it comes to the connection, it's like, when it comes to the masculine and the feminine energy, it's like the masculine, for some reason, the masculine in this relationship, where I keep on saying relationship, you need to stop calling it a relationship, divine feminine, if you are. Because I usually, when I speak about twin flames, I don't use the word relationship. So there are one or a few of you that are still using the incorrect words when it comes to this union. If you're still using the word relationship, then it's no wonder why you're still with the back and forth. Should I, shouldn't I? Anyways, when it comes to this union, the divine masculine has that inner knowing of when he's not with his person, when he's not truth to himself. So this Page of Wands is more of like him speaking to himself, getting to the understanding that, or the understanding that when he's not truthful to himself, he's not able to connect. He's not able to make logical decisions. He's not able to manifest anything in the physical realm. He's not able to connect to his higher self, to his soul. This person, when they are in lower vibrations and stuff like that, can talk a good game, if that makes any sense. So this is a masculine energy that can literally walk into a store, a gas station, a bar, whatever, and just with his words can lure anybody. Kind of funny character there. And then when it comes to the divine feminine, it's like you, again, if you're calling this a relationship, no wonder why you feel that you want to take your love, you want to take your heart somewhere else when it comes to this connection. Crowning, this is Judgment. So Judgment is here for this union. And I know I keep saying relationship, and you need, whoever you are in my head calling this shit a relationship needs to just get out of my head. Okay. So then we have the Nine of Swords with the Ten of Wands. So even if your person has been trying to reach out, this is what they view you as. Like, you want nothing to do with them. You want nothing to talk about them. You are pushing their energy away. You're physically, verbally pushing them away, because they're seeing you as, you feel that there is no hope. There's no possible way that this can move forward with the Death card in the reverse. And death is actually something that is needed in every case, in everything that we do. So when it comes to this, death has to come to you when it comes to your thoughts. Then we have the Hierophant in the upright with the Page of Swords. So tapping in to your energy, as far as when it comes to your higher self, to your soul, is going to allow you to start kind of like, how can I put it this way, knowing when those swords have to come out and when, or towards who or what those swords need to come out. Because at the moment I feel like you're having them against your person. And then the outcome of this, we have the Magician with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ace of Wands. So the only thing I can urge you to do between now and tomorrow, which is the 31st, is really tap into your higher self, tap into your soul, and allow it to guide you as to if your person reaches out between, the 31st and the 1st, so that when you are speaking, you are responding based on what he is saying and not reacting based on what you are thinking. Because when we are constantly overanalyzing and overthinking certain things, we are not in a place to receive what the other person is actually saying to us. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And to me, this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, again, that's fighting this because of the physical things that you see with your physical eyes. And the Ace of Wands. And being able to do that, it really opens up both of you up for the correct communication to come through and to be able to be received on both sides. So, I mean, you really shouldn't have any, if you are tapping into your higher self. And that's one of the things that with this growth movement, that is my goal, is that I want to get away from saying tapping in, because we all should be living from our higher self. It is not something that you're supposed to tap in and come out of, even though a lot of people are still in that position. The goal is to get everybody to live from their higher self. So meaning that when you speak or you do certain things, you don't question it, because you know for a fact that it's coming from your soul. So in an essence, it means that you are connected to your higher self. You're living from your higher self at all times. And, that is the goal, for everyone to get to that place. A lot of people ask me to do certain things in the channel, or to do this or to do that, or what I don't do this and I don't do that, and I'm just like, it doesn't come from me. It doesn't come from within me. If there is no inner guidance to do things a certain way, then I don't do it, because it's not from me. It is something other people want me to do. And and that's with everything. If I'll have a month or two where I'm on a solid schedule. I wake up at this time, I go to sleep at this time, and my schedule is filled from like the minute I wake up to the minute I fall asleep. And then there are weeks and days where it's like, take a nap every 15 minutes, take a nap every hour for 20 minutes, take a nap every 3 hours for an hour, take a nap every 5 hours for 20 minutes. whatever it is my body's asking me to do, I don't have to ask anybody permission. You could be in my house. My cousin was visiting a couple of weeks ago with her 2 kids. And I was like, wow, my love, we're going to bake some cookies. We're going to make, she wanted me to help. I have recipes for homemade cookies. And I was like, well, she wakes up and I'm like, well, this one right here needs a nap before we can even start with all of this. And I told her, I was like, you know what, like, I told her, I was like, you know, she knows my situation when it comes to like my narcolepsy and everything else. And I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna take a nap, and when I get up, we go for it. And I told her, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna take a nap for an hour, because I really don't know. When I lay down in that bed, I can be down for 5 minutes and feel like I slept 8 hours, or I can be down for 10 hours and feel like I haven't slept. But the difference comes into, am I going to sleep exactly when my body's asking me, versus pushing to stay awake. So I had 2 options. My cousin was here. I could have pushed and stayed away. But what that was gonna do was, my body physically, mentally, spiritually was gonna be exhausted. So after she would have left, my entire week would have been thrown off, just because I refused to go to sleep when my body asked me to, because I didn't want to offend anybody. First of all, she didn't get offended. She completely understood. She's like, yeah, go take your nap. Because, you know, it wasn't like I was asking. I was telling her, I'm going to go take a nap. And when I wake up, we'll do the cookies. And that's exactly what I did. I went and I took my nap. I think I napped for like an hour and a half. I got up and we got the cookies done. She got to go home. She wanted to leave here by a certain time, because she's like about 2 hours away. And she got to leave exactly on time. And my nap did not interfere with the things that we had planned for the day. It was something my body needed, and it was something I gave to my body. Now, if you invite me over for a party, like a house party, or like a house event or whatever, and I get there and my body's telling me go take a nap, you have 2 options. Either you give me a bedroom so I can take a nap, or I'll be like, depending how far you live, I'm gonna go take a nap in my car. I'll be right back when I wake up. Or I'm going home and I'll be back when I wake up. And people, you know, and sometimes that it could happen where it used to happen a lot, where I would get to a certain place and within 10 or 15 minutes, my body's like, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I just fucking got here. Like, we just woke up. And it's like, you're gonna listen to other people, you're gonna listen to yourself. And it's like, I need a bed. Or I'm leaving and I'll be back when my body decides it wants to be fully awake. But those are the things. So if you're still in that questioning as to should you or shouldn't you, whether this is, I do feel that it's more in regards to your person, but if this is an opportunity or something that is presenting to you in regards to work or, you know, starting a business or whatever it is, connect with your higher self so that you can get your guidance. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you. Thank you for watching. Love you. Bye-bye.